If you struggle with chord changes, you need to watch this video. In this video, I'm going to show you how you should be practicing chord changes versus how you probably are. So we're going to just take two chords here, G and D, and this is probably how you practice chord changes. You get set up on your G chord here, and then you go to your D, and you put one finger down at a time. Maybe one finger lands on the wrong string, you adjust it, you get back there, and then you're on your D chord. And then when you go to the G, you do the same thing, one finger at a time. Maybe a finger lands on the wrong spot, you can't quite find it, and then you get down there, and you're there. That is leading you down the wrong path. You're going to have bad habits, and it's going to take you a lot longer to get your chord changes down right compared to if you practice the way I'm going to show you right now. Now this takes some patience, but it's a superior way of practicing your chord changes. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to nice and slowly get yourself set up on your first chord here, making sure that your fingers all go to the right string, right fret, exactly as they ought to. When you go to your next chord, what I want you to try to do as best as you can is make the shape of that chord in the air before you land. And the reason you need to do this is because if you're going to do chord changes fast like this, you're going to need to be able to make that shape in the air before you get to that chord and then put it down. So what I want you to try to do is make the shape of that chord first as best as you can, and then put those fingers down together, not one at a time. If you have to put them down one at a time, that's okay, you can still do that for a little bit, but ultimately what you want to be able to do is put all those fingers down at exactly the same time. So you're going to switch to the next chord, hover over that with that shape in your hand, and then put that chord down. Now, one thing that you can do to help with this, making the shape in the air, and this is a separate strategy that you can do in combination with this one, is you're going to have your fingers on your chord here, and then you're going to pull your fingers off the guitar just really slowly and hold that shape as best you can, and then put that shape down. So you're just going to very slowly, I'm not moving fast, you're not moving fast like this and then slowly back on. I see that a lot with some of my students, but you're going to pull your fingers off slowly, hold that shape, put it back down. You're just going to do this on one chord for about, I don't know, 5 to 10,000 reps. And then go to your next chord, do the same thing, on and off. And then you can try change, hover with that shape, land, change, hover, land. That is a great way to practice chords, and if you do that consistently, you're patient, you don't move too fast, you're going to get that muscle memory that you need in your hands when you make that chord change, and that's going to make changing between chords, mastering that change between chords much faster than just trying to do it a lot and making mistakes. And the reason why, when you do something repeatedly over and over again, like let's say you're changing from that G to the D, and you're always landing on the wrong string, and then you're putting your finger back on the right string, that's the habit that you're creating in your hand. You're always landing wrong, putting it on the right string. Whatever you do over and over and over again, that is what you are learning. That's what you're teaching your hand to do, and so that's why you keep making the same mistake again. So try this out, let me know in the comments how it goes. So that's one of the things that I teach in my chord fluency training course, which is going to be on sale fairly soon. I'm still kind of working out all the details of it, but that's one of the things that I teach in it. So if you're interested in that, get on the waiting list and I'll let you know when that's available. The link for that waiting list is in the description.